The very definition of legislative creep that we all warned you about has now arrived. I'm a paralegal for a vaccine injury attorney in New York City who represents families in the federal vaccine injury compensation program, and I see vaccine injury every single day of my personal and professional life, and it's stunning. We are the law firm that's suing the city of New York for the forced vaccination orders and work closely with the team of attorneys who are fighting the Rockland County vaccination orders as well. I also attend the CDC meetings of the Advisory Committee of Immunization Practices and testify to them multiple times a year. Per the 1986 Act that grants vaccine makers blanket immunity for injury or death caused by their products, vaccine injury is literally the law of our land. My job requires me to have a well-rounded understanding of the topic and also provides me access to renowned medical experts, one of them we've flown here today and I will be introducing shortly, that have helped me translate and understand the science that shows vaccines truly are causing harm to our children. One of them, excuse me, I skipped that line. I also learned how to FOIA request information that's missing. To quote Dr. Valerie Horsley in her advertisement of this event, once a vaccine is approved for use, its safety is continually monitored through both active and passive surveillance systems. Through recent FOIA requests in conjunction with Bobby Kennedy and Del Bigtree and their organizations, that we've discovered that there are 0 double-blind placebo safety studies for childhood vaccines. Therefore, no way to know the risk or the risk profile for any vaccine, including the MMR, which was only tested for 42 days on a population of 800 adults. Without placebo testing, no one, not Ms. Horsley, not Ms. Terranova, not the Commissioner of Public Health, can point to any one vaccine specifically and say that it is more or less dangerous than the disease itself, because there is no data on the planet to support that. And yet we're still recommending vaccines to immunocompromised individuals as well. There is no data to support that a non-vaccinated individual is of any threat to an immunocompromised individual. I challenge that assertion and request the source data for that assertion as well. To say otherwise is simply untrue and unethical. The data is just not there to support this. How can any responsible legislature or governing body consider mandating a pharmaceutical product without being able to properly assess the risks involved? Is this really for public health or profitability? Since the 1986 law was passed, childhood chronic illness has grown concurrently with the 6-fold increase in vaccines given to our children. Chronic illness in kids jumped from 13% to 54%. 54% of our kids are suffering from a chronic illness. There's your health crisis, Representative Ritter.